everyone, welcome to Carmen Katharine's Wreath. So yesterday we did my Northern Star. Isn't it pretty? I got a lot of compliments on it. I was very proud of it, and you guys have been so sweet to me. So today we're going to do something a little bit similar as far as technique, but I'm going to teach you how to decorate it, and we are going to actually use a Christmas owl. I did have a request for an owl wreath, so we're going to use, this is olive green, and it has the green metallic strip in it. I got this from Paper Mart. It's the 21 inch by 10 yards. I got this little guy at Cracker Barrel. As you notice, I've been doing a lot of promoting for Cracker Barrel lately as far as their decor. It's $7.99. It was 40% off, so I spent, what, $5? $4? Somewhere around there. $5. Not bad. It's beautiful. So, and I also got some sprays to go on it, but we'll go over all that after this. I had a whole bunch of questions. A lot of people saw that I used the 3-wire, so we're going to use a 4-wire today, okay? So I can show you how to use it on the Dollar Tree frame. This is a 14.5 inch wreath form, and they are in. I went to the store today and they had almost 200 of them. So I went to 2 stores, one was out, and then I went to the other one across town and they had a whole bunch. So just call your store ahead of time and they'll let you know if some's in, and usually the manager is pretty awesome. They'll hold some back, but you got to get there at a certain time because they can't hold it too long. So anyways, just like yesterday, what we're going to do is we are going, and I'm going to do it because it doesn't matter, it's the same on both sides, okay? So we're going to do it like this today, so I don't have all that hassle of moving it around like I did last time. So you're just going to bunch it up. Same exact method. This is the one, you're only using 1 bar for this. So we're going to go underneath, and you're going to take your zip tie. And I like to, like I said before, I like to make sure you get all this together because you don't want it to come apart. So gather it up. You want to make sure you have all of it. I stick it through the bars underneath. Alright. Now I'm going to take a zip tie. And the reason why I put it on the second bar when we started off is because it doesn't move around. When we put it up here, it's going to move around, but you're going to gather it. This is the one. You do 1 tie to do this. This is really, really easy. You guys loved it. So I wanted to do something similar. We're just using a different form today, okay? So you're just going to pull it. Now, I use Fiskars. They're utility scissors. You can get them at Lowe's. I have a lot of people on here from Britain. Hello. And Spain and all over the world. It just amazes me. Hello, everybody. I know you can read my thing because I have that thing so everyone can read it at the bottom of my screen. So you can buy these at your utility stores anywhere. Here in the U.S., we get them at Lowe's or Home Depot. But at your department store and automotive, they should have these, okay? Okay, so today we are going to do... So, remember what I told you? We're going to measure this out to see how much this is. And we're going to try it this way instead of doing the ruler. That way we can do it faster. So, we're going to do, so from one section to the next, that makes 10 inches, okay? So, you're just going to measure it over. And then you're going to just, and you can use any mesh with this style. And you're just going to move it up, your nice poof, okay? And you're going to take your zip tie. And on the very first bar, very first in the inner section, around here, is where you're going to attach all of your little poofs. And you're only using 1 bar. Okay, so it's okay if you have a 4 bar or 3 bar. Any of them work on this. So pull it. Just push it in. And it's just going to do the same thing. Just remember, last night we used a metallic mesh. It's a lot smoother. And this is your regular mesh with, it's a lasered mesh we used last night. This is your regular mesh with the metallic strip. So it's not going to, it's still beautiful though. So it's a little rougher and the laser is a little bit smoother. So again, so if this is how you guys are going to measure it, just pull it up to here and go 1, 2. That still makes your 10, okay? And then just push it over. If this makes it easier, I'm trying to show everyone an easy way of doing this without having to take a ruler or measure it on your table. We're going to take another one, and then we're going to count out to see. Now, on the safe side, even though we're making the smaller little poofs, probably want to stick to about 4, but you probably can do 5 in this. If you're not using the metallic mesh and you're using your regular mesh, you can do 5. All right? Metallic is thicker, just like the laser is thicker. So you're just going to fit out. And this really comes out pretty. And this is really good with your ribbon. So I like this to use with ribbon as well. But we're not doing a ribbon wreath today. We're just doing the basics. Every time I teach you guys something, because a lot of you guys work with me on everything, I'm going to show you different ways of making a wreath. Or adding ribbon. Or doing something different. Okay? But today we're just doing a different form. So again, that's 10. I'm going to pull it like this. I kind of like to keep your mesh like that. That's better. 10. And here we go again. So I think we might be able to get away with 4, like I said. But because we're not doing the 12 inches, we're only doing 10. You can do 5. So let's see what we can do when we hit number 4, how it looks. Because I do 5 with regular mesh. This is really pretty. You're going to love this when it's all done. Here we go. One more time. Like I said, I like to take it like this. See how easy that is? It's an easier way of measuring. So I know some people like to use the ruler. Some people like to just pull it out. I like to measure everything, so I'm trying to find the easiest way for everybody to measure out their mesh without making it so difficult. You see how this is? Nice and pretty. It's going to be beautiful. And it should all still come together in the middle too. So let's see. I'll tell you what we're going to do this as. What do you think? 4? I think 4 will be fine. So you know what? Let's just do 4. If you feel you want to do 5, you can. Let's see how much mesh we have left over after 4. All right? And I'm going to go all the way around. I'll do one more so you guys can see. So like I said, if you're at the beginning here, just pull it all the way up to here. I'm going to do 4 because there is different sections in here. There's more sections in the 4, so let's just stick with 4. So 1, 2, over. I do get the zip ties from Dollar Tree. You can get them from any automotive store as well, or department store. You can go to your department stores and where the automotive is there, like Walmart. You can go where the automotive is and you can find these. So if you don't have a Dollar Tree where you're at, just go to your local department store and you can find your zip ties there, okay? So 1, 2, push it over, so just do 4, and I have a lot of you guys working with me, so I want you to put me on pause if you're doing this with me tonight. I have some of you said you were waiting for tonight to do yours. Put me on pause, unpause me, and we will be at the end. So I'm doing 4 in each section, okay? So I will see you in a few seconds. Okay, so with the 10-inch poops that we did on this, you can actually do 5, okay? I did 4 in each section, and this is a 14.5 inch because it's a Dollar Tree frame, and the one we used last night was a 15-inch. Even though it is only 3 bars on the one we used last night, because of the height, it actually takes more. So even if it was the same size, it would take more. So you can do 5 bubbles and 5 10-inch bubbles on each one, okay? And that would use the whole roll. Because 4 10-inch, I still have plenty. Like I said, it is a 1/2 inch smaller. So if you want to use the whole roll, 5 in each one. Alright, because yesterday we did 12, right? 12 inches. So, and it's beautiful. These came out beautiful with this, and you only do 1. So, I mean, that's awesome. You only use the first bar. It's great, and it's nice and clean and back. So we are going to do this owl, and I have some sprays that I got from the Dollar Tree that I'm going to cut up and see what I want to use on there. I'm not sure yet. Okay, so I know that I'm not using ornaments today. We're going to use pine cones, and we're going to use your holly, and we're going to decorate it and make it really pretty. But I am going to do a nice bow. So today's bow, I'm going to show you my ribbon because I know everyone's going to ask. This beautiful ribbon came from Craft Outlet. And it is mesh, it's like a wire almost, but it's mesh gold ribbon, and it has wire in it, okay? It's really pretty. I came from Craft Outlet. I got it in yesterday. Or was that today? Today. I just got it in. So, and then these both came from Hobby Lobby. I have the red sheer, and then I have the plaid. So we're going to do something that's a little bit different. I'm not going to do, it's going to be pretty. It's just not my normal thing. But with owls, you want to be different. You want to be creative, and you want a wintry look. So it's about the centerpiece, and the bow should highlight it. So you're just going to take your wire, and if you've seen this before, you're going to tweed it through, okay? And this is Regina Zeller's Pro Bow. It's the machine I'm using today. And this is the deluxe model. That's why it looks so much bigger. I got this for my birthday. So yesterday was my first day using it. I was very, very happy with it. So I like to go around it twice, right? Now, I'm only using C, and I'm missing a finger. Where did it? Must have fell out, or I didn't put it in. Let me grab it. Probably knocked it over or something. So I'm using row C, and I'm using every finger with this, and we're using 3 ribbons at once. So with your deluxe model, this is when I want to show you the difference. All of this and these come with it. You have your small ones, your big ones, your extra big ones, they all come with it. Okay guys, this is my grandson, Theo. He's spending the night with me, and we're going to have family day tomorrow. He's going to help me with a project that we'll be doing a tutorial with. But we're going to go ahead and finish this. So what I was saying is you get all this stuff, all these different lengths in your deluxe model. And then I had bought the extra long, and you get these with your large. So I see a big difference. It's definitely worth the extra money. Right, so let me get this started. So we are on row C. I'm doing the whole thing, the whole recipe. We're using 3 ribbons at once. And I told you I got this one from Craft Outlet and these both from Hobby Lobby. So let me tighten this up.
You're doing the bigger.
You're being a good boy. I love you.
Ow.
I'm almost done. Your leg hurts? Okay. So you're just going to wrap it around your forefinger. Alright. Put it around the top of your bar. Just wrap your wire around. And then this one goes on the bottom of the nail once. And we tuck it under. Okay. Now because this is a bigger bow, I did cut another one for my extra helping hand to help me. So all you're going to do is you're going to, remember we go into the side, twist up.
1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3. Good boy, you're counting, huh? Over.
Window. Yeah! 2 left.
Yeah, I like your game. We'll play that later, okay? To the side, up. Remember, this one is burlap, so they're different types of ribbon that we're working with today. And you don't want it too tight either because it can ruin it. Just want to, I don't like the way that's laying. This is kind of metal, so to the side, up. Okay, be good. We're almost done, baby. Over. To the side. Scrunch. Twist. Over. Good boy, Theo. Proud of you. You're being brave. To the side. Scrunch. Twist. Regina calls it bottoms up. Over. You might not have enough of the burlap, which that's what I thought. Again. So when I get to this next one, we're going to put the helping hand over it. So to the side, scrunch. Remember, this is very thick. So we're using the burlap ribbon with the wire ribbon. It's like a wire feeling. And then regular ribbon. And I'm going to put it over. I'm going to hold it down. And then I'm going to run my helping hand under.
I'm going to get down.
You can get down. Can you hold on a minute, please? And I'll help you in a minute. Thank you. Being good. Mima's proud of you. You're being a good boy. So make sure that you tie this. This is to hold your ribbon together. Okay. And then I push it down because sometimes I use that more than once. So we're going to slide it because it's already tilted over. To the side. Scrunch. Twist. Miss Regina calls it bottoms up. I like to sit down when I'm doing this, too. That's a little bit too loose over there. Over. Hold on, Theo. We're almost done, sweetheart.
What?
The side, up, scrunch, over. And we are going to have to cut that. I don't think I'm going to have enough. That's what I thought. So we're going to end up just stopping it here because I do not have enough of my... Not yet, honey. I don't have enough of my plaid ribbon. I'm running out. So, which is right here. Okay. So now, what I am... Hold on, buddy. What I am going to do is I'm going to take this... Hold on, sweetheart. And that should actually slide off, so I don't know why that happened either. It's the bottom. And underneath. You did? Okay. You did that all on your own? Yeah? Don't pull on that, please. Thank you.
We're going to go fast.
You go fast?
Yep. We're going to go more.
Hold on, buddy. All right. Hold on, I don't want you to get hurt. Can you move over a little bit, please?
Okay.
No, you don't have to help me. I got it. No, 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 no. You're going to help me with the snowman tomorrow, okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So I am going to take this. Yeah. You want to go in the living room with the dogs?
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, sorry about that. He's occupied now. So you're just going to take this over, like I showed you last night with the other bow. You take it over and you want to figure out how long you want these legs. And I usually do 6. Some people do just 2 sets of each. I like the way it looks with 6 legs. So when you do this, you want to do it like you're up here. Grab this. Just 'cause that one's hanging down. So as if you were doing the bottoms up movement. And you're just gonna tie it down. It needs to be twisted at an angle there, okay? Not focused. Sorry, my attention was on my grandbaby. There we go. Right. So then you're just gonna measure it out. Now I didn't make them too long on this one, and that's okay. I didn't want them too long. Remember, this is like, so this is like a, this is wire. Just so you know, this ribbon is wire, so it's a little tougher. Then you have your burlap, and then I have regular ribbon, so it is a little bit different to work with. So because it is wire, I'm going to only cut 3 at a time instead of all of them because it is a lot tougher. Like I said, I use scissors. They're utility scissors. And go over here. Okay. Pull her off. As you can tell, I'm in an 8x10 room. Like most of us, used to work in my living room, so this is great. Once we got rid of the nursery, became my craft room. So I'm happy to have this. So now you're just gonna shape it. I'm gonna put this over a little bit. So just pull it out. Now, like I said, this is different. It's beautiful though, but it's like a wire. I like to pull them out the opposite way. All right. So look at that. So at least this one is a little shorter for such thick. I made it on C. You can make it on D if you want it to be longer. All right. You see it's starting to form. And we'll fluff it when we're done. And this is the center finger right here. And then you just bubble it, shape it to your desired shape. So now we got this, and I like to you also fluff it when it's on your wreath too, so I think this is really different to work with. My next ribbon will not be with the wired ribbon, so I thought it was pretty. I didn't know it was like that, but I like the look of it. This should be more like if you were making a Victorian wreath, or you have just a simple little tiny bow with the long legs. That's what this should be on, like on my Victorian wreath with the pine cones that I made. So here we go. Now we got our bow, so now we'll figure out where. There we go. Let's see where I want to put this. So we have Mr. Owl. Put the legs down too, so I can put it up top. The bottom? Yeah, I think the bottom too. I'm going to put it right down here. This is a boxy bow. It's very thick. It'd be perfect for like your 18-inch wreaths as well. Be perfect for those. For a bigger work form. Theo missed his grandma, so he's spending time with me. Don't you love that age where they call you and they just want to be with you? He's a good boy. Okay, so once you get this hung up, you'll just start shaping it more, fluffing it out. Like I said, this is very tough. The metal is. It's like a wire. Our next bows will just be satin bows. I'm gonna, because it's so tough, I'm just gonna keep them on there. Keeps its shape better. There we go. That's better. I like it better like that. Yeah, I like it better like that. Okay. There we go. There we go. Much better. There we go. Alright. So now you're going to take your owl. We're going to see where we want him. He's beautiful. So I don't want to glue him. Oh, here we go. I'll put another piece. I don't want to glue him, but because I don't want to ruin it. It's so pretty. I want to tie it on. So I'm going to go through the pine cone very carefully because you don't want to break it. Alright. But I don't want to glue this one on. Might not be long enough either. I have to get a bigger piece. Much bigger piece than that. That was about 28 inches. I'm actually going to make a way bigger piece for it. Well, at least it won't be quiet tonight. I have my grandbaby. There we go. There we go. That's better. There we go. So I'm going to take it and I'm going to go to the outer bar underneath. You want the closest bar inside too. Unless I can reach the other ones, and I can. Okay, good. Put it through the center, and I'll flip it over so I can show y'all what I'm doing. Make sure we get this centered in here. There we go. We are going to take... You okay, Ginger? There we go. Very carefully. You don't want to put this too close to the table. You might ruin your centerpiece. And I don't want to ruin it. So just enough to make sure it's nice and sturdy. Hairball again, baby. She's getting old. Alright, so I'm going to just cut the excess off. There we go. There we go. So like I said, you can do 12 inches on this if you want it to be more poofier. I don't think you need 12, or you can add 5 in each one if you want it thicker as well. Okay, so there's that. Actually cute. So now I'm looking at this. Let me grab my glue gun. Excuse me, sweetie. And I got all these at the Dollar Tree. This is beautiful, by the way. I think I might actually use some of this. Thumper must be out there with him. He's playing with the dogs. Is Scarlet out there? So you're going to lay it on here to see how you want this, but I want some, where's my wire cutters? See what I'm trying to do? I'm trying to make a pretty little masterpiece. So this is art to me, so I like to take things apart, place them, and make something beautiful out of it. And you can, this is a very, very beautiful, I don't know if I'll use those or not, canvas. Berries. No. I am getting easy, so. Let me see something. What is? I don't want too much, but I want to do something. Let's see what I come up with. See what I'm doing? Little pieces. I don't even need that much. This doesn't go with it. I think that's beautiful, actually. Okay, so I'm going to glue these in. It's where I like it. I might even take so all I'm doing is I'm taking some floral wire around this, and we are going to actually, watch, just trying to make something different. We may not need any glue. Watch what I'm doing. I might not need any glue at all. I think this is beautiful. Another piece. Again, you take the floral wire around this. See, this is already anchored, so you can actually make it your centerpiece. Where's my wire go? Here it is. Should I put any balls on it? Not even one or two? I don't think it needs it either. I always ask my husband, he's there looking down so he can see other things I can't, so. Add some winter to it, or no? Needs something else, maybe some holly. It needs something else. I'm trying to, don't want too much, but I want to add a little bit. I think this will be beautiful. About here. I'm going to take the small pine cones, one here and one here, and that be it. And I think we found it. So This is the only thing I'm using as far as the glue goes, okay? And the pine cone is anchoring my holly down, alright? So this is good to hold stuff down and the glue dries to it. Didn't want to use glue, but this isn't going to stay with the wire, so I have to use it. Just enough to highlight your artwork. There we go. So if you're going to make a bow, what I would suggest to make this easier, if this is you're just starting to use the Pro Bow, you can use the satin gold. That would make it a whole lot easier when you're twisting it and putting it around your fingers. If the fingers are higher up, this is fine, but it's not made really to do this tiny little bow like this. So I would use the sheer gold and not the wire gold, because that's like a wire brass feeling. But as soon as this is done, I'll flip it over so you can see it, and then we will call it a night. Let's make sure that it's just another minute. I don't suggest putting your fingers underneath, but I knew it wasn't scalding hot. Okay, there we go. So this is our masterpiece today. Isn't it beautiful? This is a beautiful winter wreath. Like I said, I wouldn't use the this metal type ribbon. I would use something satin when forming this type of bow, right? Because it's really rough. So I'm learning different ribbons, so now I know what to use and what not to. Alright, this is good for a single bow. If you're doing a hand bow, I would use that. Other than that, all I got to do is fluff it and it'll be ready. So like, share, subscribe. I'll see you tomorrow. I have a snowman me and my grandson will be working on. He might not be working on it. It might just be me if he... see if he participates. If not, it'll just be me probably. So I'll see you tomorrow for the snowman, and then I have another one coming on this week. Like, share, subscribe. Have a nice night, everyone. Bye.